everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa Plans, and today I am back with another video, and I wanted to show you my October setup that's not actually fully set up yet. But I wanted to show you what I have so far, let's just say that, and also like what my thoughts are right now with my inserts that I have and just some other things. Because I have been planner hopping for basically the whole year, but I've been mostly in this guy, which is an HP Mini. I'm in love with this size. I just cannot get out of HP Mini, and I don't want to. The only thing is that I am thinking about is my standard TN still. I know. This is a Chic Sparrow Bella, and man, it smells delicious. And I did an unboxing of it, but I had my address showing in the whole video, so I haven't posted it. So I don't know if I'm going to go through and try to edit that video. Maybe I'll do that, because I did compare this leather with some other ones, other Chic Sparrow types of leather, so I might go back and just edit it and still post it. So that's still a possibility. I love that leather. It's so nice. But let me tell you something. This Moterm, this is a Moterm HP Mini Discbound cover in the Veg Tan in the Black Midnight. I love this thing. I didn't think I would love this leather as much as I do. It just feels so nice. And I already have like a Moterm black in the veg tan leather in Midnight. It's a lot shinier and it's a little bit more, I guess, pebbly. This one's more of a matte finish. Really like this. It might end up more like this as time goes on, but I'm just digging it. I didn't think I would like it this much, but it does feel like a nice quality piece of leather that just works so well with the discs inside. So I'm going to go ahead and open her up, and this is going to be kind of a flip, and then I'm going to explain my thoughts, so then it's going to be a little chatty. So yeah, just beware. Grab a drink or something. Might be another long one. So this is my setup, in air quotes, setup for October. I just basically threw it together, I'm not gonna lie. But what's so nice that I've found out with the Jane's Agenda sub box, that I don't have to do as much work setting this up, because, and this sounds really stupid, and duh, Lisa, I mean, that's why we get these sub boxes. But I didn't realize, you know, I don't have to laminate, cut, punch, whatever, my cover, and, you know, underneath the cover, whatever, everything's just kind of already done. And of course the back cover and the, you know, the sections underneath the dividers, you know, are done. I do have some new dividers in here that are so nice. And it just made setting up my planner a lot easier this month. And I didn't use hardly any of my Cocoa Daisy kit that I love so much. So this is really making me rethink my sub boxes, because I don't want to be spending just crazy amounts of money on sub boxes every month. It's just not feasible. It's not something I want to do. No shade on anyone who does, though. I mean, there's a lot of worse things you can spend your money on, right? I think having a planner just to begin with is an investment in yourself. I think it's a form of self-care. It helps me tremendously, but it can also, you know, kind of ruin your life if you let it, you know, just like anything else, you know, hobbies, crafts, and whatever. I mean, if you spend too much money on it, it causes problems, right? So, but I'm just trying to be more mindful of what I bring into my house, what I'm using, and, you know, I don't want to go crazy with piles of stuff either. So I'm going through that right now. Really want to declutter. So that is one of my goals for October, is to declutter. So I also have a little goals thing that I've filled out, and I'd like to talk a little bit about, going to do a little bit of a flip of my October and talk a little bit about what I've changed in here, and also what is on my mind, functional planning wise. So that's what's up right now. And I just haven't, I want to say I'm not fully in here, because that's not true. I am fully set up in here for the most part. I could like not do anything else the rest of the month and have everything I need in here. Although it's not set up how I would set up, as much as I would set it up if I was fully in HP Mini and I had no other planner. I mean, I would have my stencils in here. I would have my task cards in here. I would have all the matching Post-its in here. And I just don't have all that. Besides all of that and like tweaking all the deco and everything, we're fully in here and functional. So, which is great, because, oh my goodness, some months I just have not been with it. So, but I'm learning how to, you know, what I'm buying, helping, and then printing out my inserts a little earlier and dating those, that help me. And just staying in the same planner, it helps too, because you're not making a whole brand new planner every month, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and do the flip, because I know some people get on these videos and like, okay, you've opened it up and it's 7 minutes in, I haven't seen a damn thing. So I'm the same way. So I don't have anything in these pockets. So I'm not a big pocket person. I keep my pockets pretty functional. Like I said, I have my stencils and my Post-its, stuff like that. I don't really keep anything in here. I've got something from my company that I don't want to pull out. It's just the holiday list. I don't want to show what company I work for because of what I do. I'm a PC technician. I gladly share that I'm a PC tech, but I don't want to give out any more information other than that, because it's highly confidential. A lot of what I do. So anyway, with that said, but I'm proud to say I'm a computer technician. I just have the Jane's Agenda kit for October, and I have a few things here from the Cocoa Daisy kits for October. And I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to sell a lot of my Cocoa Daisy October stuff, and I better get on stick if I want to do that. So we'll talk about that here in a minute, but most of this is from the Jane's Agenda October sub box. And I love the fact that I don't have to laminate, cut, punch, all that. It's already done. The only thing is, I don't know how much of a fan I am of these clear covers, only because I scratch up quite a bit, and that's just the nature of these. Although you can't really tell once it's on the top dashboard. You can't really see it that well. I can see like little bits here, I just need to wipe it off, I guess, from kind of manhandling it to get it on here. But I love their covers. Even though I just said I'm not that much of a fan, I think they're pretty. I think they're, you know, fairly high quality. I don't think she's putting out like a crap product at all. But I don't know. A little bit too long for me on the side, but I get it. We're trying to cover up the side tabs, you know, protect the side tabs. I could go a little bit shorter with this. I'm sorry, thinner, width-wise. I wouldn't mind it being a little, you know, narrower. But other than that, that's really my only gripe, and just the fact that it scratches a little. But yeah, otherwise I really like them. So anyway, this is the cover for the October Jane's Agenda kit. And these are 1.5 inch gold disc by Levenger. I wish Jane would put out more 1.5 inch discs. I know there's some other planner girls out there that love them as much as I do. And I just recently purchased the 1 1/4. I know I could go down to 1 1/4, and I know I do not like the 2-inch. I won't do 2-inch. That being said, I do have these 2-inch discs. I am considering setting up for Halloween. The only problem is they will not fit in this Moterm cover because 2-inch discs do not fit. 1.5 inch is pretty much the max, although I haven't tried it lately. I don't know if they've made any changes to these Moterm covers, but I'm guessing the 2-inch discs probably won't work in here. I could try it again just to see. If I do it, I'll film it, but I don't think it will. But anyway, I do have the new chocolate level cover coming along with 1 1/4 discs. So I wanted to give it a try just to see. I know I like the smaller disc size, and I'm thinking about making a separate HP Mini just for notes. I'm kind of wondering how that might work out if I have two. I kind of liked it when I did it with my 8-disc half letter. I had a separate notebook set up just for notes, and I really liked it. So I'm thinking about doing that for here. So I don't know. We'll see. Jane's Agenda dashboard for October. So pretty. And I have a grocery list, and I'm not going to go like through everything again because pretty much everything's the same. If you go to my January setup, you'll see it all. Like this is Plans with B. Inbox. I've been kind of using an inbox a little bit more. This is Plans Meet Paper. I haven't even marked off my days I have off yet. I don't know why I haven't done that. But these are our new glass dividers. I just purchased from Jane's Agenda. This is from their anniversary sale. These are so pretty. I know they're going to scratch up. They already kind of are a little. But once they're on top of a colored dashboard, you really can't tell. So, and they're so pretty. So the only thing I can think of maybe is every 6 months order a new set. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Jane's Agenda, everything, most things are from Jane's Agenda this time. I do have some new inserts. These are from a company on Etsy called PT Printables, or a shop, I should say, not really a company, but a shop. PT Printables, I will link them below. But they have dated inserts for HP Mini, and I really like the style of these. The dailies, maybe not so much, but the weeklies and the monthlies. And I got them on sale for like $5. I just could not pass that up. I'm like, okay, I'd really like to try this. And for 2025, they have them out there, but they're like, are they $10? Maybe a little bit more than $10. But I mean, for dated inserts, that's pretty darn cheap. I'm looking into it. But I'm waiting for SM Plans to put her 2025s out there. And if she does, I will definitely snag those and still use these for 2025 because I really like them. These are probably still my favorite monthlies. I did buy some Jane's Agenda monthlies, but the dates on them were so small. I'm like, okay, I know I'm older, but I cannot see that. I just have to squint, and I'm like, this is just not conducive to using my planner very well. So I decided to sell those. Yeah, so I'm still using the same SM Plans monthlies. And to be honest, I really don't use my monthlies that much. I might jump out here just to take a look at some things, to see where things fall, get the bird's eye view, and it does help. So, and this is Cocoa Daisy October washi from the October kit. And I just have the November, I just wrote it on here. Usually I have like a nice pretty sticker, and I bought some for next year. But this year, the rest of the year, I'm just not going to worry about it. Which reminds me, I would like to buy some more of these, maybe. I don't know if I like these or not, because if I have like an appointment, say on November 5th, this sticker kind of gets in the way because the square is kind of small because, it is HP Mini. So I'm thinking maybe I don't use these again, although I really like them. But I don't know. I'm kind of wrestling around with that, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But you know, I would like to be able to have this space. I don't know. These pages are just little extras for January 2025, just in case I need to write something down for a future date. Although I do have my 2025 Hobonichi weeks now, so maybe I don't need that. I could bust that out and use it for future stuff, future planning. There's nothing like a Hobonichi weeks for future planning because you have everything right there, or a Hobonichi period. So another Jane's Agenda dashboard. This is my tracking section. I love this. This is New York Central Park. Gorgeous. So pretty. Tracker section, still the same. I still use it the same way. Although I'm not a big tracker person. I mean, I took everything I had to come out here and do this for today. And just write everything down that I did, which was mostly everything. But I just don't, I mean, I actually did all this house cleaning today. I went crazy. I washed his syringes, his fluids, my cat. I vacuumed, Swiffered. I didn't mop though. I probably should mop. I did some wiping down and stuff. I mean, I went a little crazy today and did a ton of cleaning, but we did all the trash stuff. It's looking pretty good. Purchase tracker. I haven't purchased a lot lately. I got my Cocoa Daisy November kit coming probably soon. Jane's Agenda chocolate stuff I just purchased in their November kit. But that's really it. I really need to just dial it back. Add to planner, insert plans with B. This purchase tracker is actually from Roho Designs. And these are just made by me in Excel and I print them out. Tracker is from Alibi Design Studios. So is this one, Alibi Design Studios. Off Etsy. These are linked in my January. The weekly. I actually went back to a weekly section because I went back to Day on 2. And I'm going to show you those inserts. I think I've used these before. Maybe? I don't know. But I have not used these brand new to me, week on 2. This little page finders from Jane's Agenda. These cute leaves. Did I take off all this stuff? Yeah. It just feels a little different on this side. But love it. But I love these because they're dated. And I've been looking for dated inserts because, 1, I'm tired of dating stuff. 2, I'm tired of purchasing date dots and, you know, having to rely on a sub box for that. So, yeah, I just don't want to anymore. I just want to be able to cut, punch, pop it in. So, and decorate it. So this is my new week on 2. We're going to see how it works. So far, it's working out pretty well. It's very plain. I really don't use the weeklies so much. Just yet another bird's eye view. Not the biggest fan of this week on 2 layout, but I wanted more room for the days. So, but I have these all the way through October. Haven't really planned much on these, to be honest. Maybe I should do some plan with me's. Usually, when I set up a planner, I will spend a lot more time filling all this out. But since I was on a work trip, I just got back maybe last Friday. I don't know, but I haven't been home for very long. It doesn't feel like. So I don't want to say my setup was rushed, but at the same time, I would have done a lot more if I had more time when I got back. So, but these go all the way through November 3rd. And when I get my November kit for Cocoa Daisy, I'll just pop some washi on here. Otherwise, it looks super plain. Yeah, it looks super plain. But that's it. And I just have a little cleanup thing that I like to focus on for, I guess, the month of October. Just a special project. I got some things I want to do in my family room that's kind of on my mind. And whenever I think about something, I throw it here just to clean stuff up. I just have some things I want to do. This is from not Cocoa Daisy. Jane's Agenda, their spooky vault collection. So if you're a subscriber, you can purchase these. I don't know if they've released it to everyone yet, but hopefully they have. This is something, well, not new, but something I'm glad I filled out for October. And these are kind of my goals for the week. And I am failing miserably on these goals. Oh, I did toss a whole bunch of water bottles that were in the family room. So I had purchased just this case of water that we never drank, and it was supposed to be for a holiday thing. I've got one in my garage and I got one in the family room. The garage one is a lot less water bottles because we drank those, but the family room one just never drank it. So, and it had been sitting there for a very long time. It's embarrassing. Maybe a year. So, yeah, that was cleaned up. So we got that cleaned up. So I'm kind of like in a cleanup phase where I just want to get some, clutter out that does not belong. Otherwise, we're going to end up on an episode of Hoarders. And I'm no joke here. I mean, it needs to be done. We got a whole bunch of cardboard down there too with the water. And it's got to get cleaned up. I got some other things I want to do. Bed by 10:30 would be so nice. I actually have been getting more sleep, but this bedtime, I need to change it. I can hear me yawn right now. I'd like to maybe start posting my traveler's notebooks to sell if I stay in here. And right now it's looking pretty pro HP Mini, I think. Tracking my Weight Watcher points, that just kind of flew by the wayside because now I'm in this cleaning phase where I want to clean out the freezer and just get rid of food that we just need to eat. So I haven't really been tracking my points. I have been drinking more water, although I have not been filling up my Reduce mug. I have this mug from Target that has Reduce on it. It's like the name brand. And I kind of want to fill that up and just start drinking. Although I haven't filled up the mug, I actually have been drinking more water, but it's not enough to really say, hey, I'm really trying. I don't know. Walking, that would be so nice if I did that because it's gorgeous outside and I need to get outside. And a Goodwill trip. I did clean out the back of my car so I could actually put Goodwill items in there. Just haven't done it yet. This might have to wait until next week, though, because I'm going out of town yet again this weekend. It's going to be a busy, busy, busy October, which is why I really had to get this thing set up. I think I mentioned that in my last video. I'm like, guys, I got to get something done. So this is something new. Somebody mentioned in another video, I wish I knew which one it was I watched. I would link it below if I knew. But this person said instead of making goals, I mean, you can make goals, but think about at the end of the week how you want to feel. How do you want this week to go better? And I thought, that's kind of cool. It's like by the end of the week, how do I want to feel? What do I want for myself? I want to feel better rested, which is why I have the, bed by 10:30. I want to feel more hydrated. I want to feel better about drinking more water. Drink one Reduce mug. Cleaner family room, which is toss water bottles out of that stupid family room and clean out some cardboard. More money at the end of the week would be so nice, which is why I have post TNs. A bit thinner. So, track points. And then ready for my niece's shower, which I believe that's kind of a bed by 10:30 because I'm going to have to be up driving very early in the morning. Yeah, so that's kind of that. I really don't have anything too specific for that, but I already purchased her gift and wrapped it. Got everything ready for that, which is nice. Thank you, planner, for reminding me to buy a present, wrap the present, you know, all the things before the actual day comes where I need to drive. So yeah, we're getting ready. So it's gonna be a long weekend. Hopefully a fun weekend. So I did change my dailies in here. So I changed my weeklies and now we have new dailies. And I don't know if I've shown these on here before. Maybe I have. But these are from Any Plans Printables and they are the undated day on 2. It's got a timeline on here from 7 to 8. Which I like the separate boxes because you could put half hours in here and then highlight it. And then on this side, this section, I have timed events, timed to-dos, the events obviously go in here, but timed to-dos, just things that, oh yeah, I need to, actually this text, my vet tech, Amy, I could have put that here, but I put it there. But anything like meals, I have a meal here. I like to try to eat at 6:30. Dinner, just have dinner by 6:30ish, what I'm going to eat. So this is a very versatile box. And then on the other side, I think this is really meant for to-dos and this is meant for notes. But I really just like my timed items here. And then I like to have my to-dos on this side. So that's what I've been using this insert for, and I dated it with Cocoa Daisy, and I really like having this day on this side too, so you can see both. So this is what I've been using, and I have it set up through, I have things covered to protect the innocent. I have a separate packing list for Friday because I'm going out of town again. And Saturday I'll have timed things. I have a lot of timed things for October, which is why I wanted to have a timed insert. I at least wanted to try it out. And this goes all the way. As you can see, you can pull these weeks out as they finish. And then a new week starts. So it's not like I have Sunday on this side, which is so nice. My brain likes it like this. Where the weeks are separated and I can take it out. And also you don't have to put all the weeks in. So, which is nice. I like that separation. And I like that my eye has something to land on over here. I have another insert that I think I tried this back in May or maybe early June. I might have filmed a flip of that where maybe it was July. Everything's a blur. I had another one made for me by Simple and Trendy Co. She's so nice. But the day on 2 seemed a little bit too simple. Like it was washed out and my eyes didn't know where to look. It's like, it was weird. It's weird once you get something that you don't like and you're like, why do I not like this? But it was because everything was too simple and open. It was weird. I don't know. It had sections over here. I didn't like that. It had maybe longer hours, but I really don't need anything too crazy. I'd really just need to know what my afternoon appointments are, to be honest. I rarely have anything go past 8. And definitely not before 7. I'm not a morning girl. But I really like these inserts because I like the graph and the timeline works. So this is one option I'm considering staying in, and I will explain the other option here in a minute. But I wanted to show you just the rest of this. I have my vet tech tasks for next Wednesday. I have all my bills popped in here, to-dos that are already on the shopping block to do, but they go all the way towards the end of the month. And I think I have it all the way to, this is Halloween. I will decorate this page. Although I don't really want to decorate my dailies, I want to be able to feel like I can just toss these out because I don't want to waste money on stickers and pretty things where I'm just going to write clean the cat box. You know what I mean? There's nothing I need to save on here. Like I installed a printer for my Omaha branch, you know? No one needs to know that next week or even, you know, a year from now or whatever. And I don't journal in here. So that's another thing. There's no memory keeping going on in here. So it's going to be okay just to toss this. So yeah, I'm going to, you know, anything that you lay on these pages, think about it. You paid for it. And if you're going to toss it, that's literally, I mean, you might as well just throw a quarter in the trash. I mean, that's just my thoughts lately. I didn't used to think that way, but now I'm like, you know, that's really what I'm doing. I paid for these stickers. Yeah, I'm getting some use out of it because I need to see the date and I like to see the date on this side. But anything else that goes on this page is just going to get tossed in the trash. And sure, it might look cute, but I'm not keeping it. So there's no point. Maybe it might make me happy to look at it if I come out here and, you know, if I archived my pages in a box, that might be something else. So no shade to anyone who does that either. I mean, anything that helps you plan, right? And comes out here and you come out to your planner basically, and you want motivation to look at it and you want motivation to use it. And if that helps you, and it does me actually, if I put cute stuff out here, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, I don't know. I think about just going in I put stuff in the trash. Whole notebooks in the trash too. I'm like, I just threw out all that washi stickers. Yeah, that cost me about over $20, I'm sure. When it's all said and done, for like a notebook that I tossed that I didn't need anymore. I'm like, do I want to keep doing this? I don't know. So yeah, but anyway, this is my new daily, and I really do like it. And I like it because of all the things I mentioned before, but also on this side, this to-do list, I like how light the graph is, and I can also kind of time things out too. I can look and see, okay, 10 can span across here. Evening can span across. Like, okay, I know I want to put my crest white strips on at 7 p.m. or around here, right? It doesn't have to be exact, but if it's exact, I can put it over here. Crest white strips. Doesn't have to be though. But if it did, I could put it over here as a, you know, to-do list item somewhere. And then I would look at that and go, okay, that's a timed thing. I need to do it. Over here, it's just kind of like a general idea, right? I don't even have to do that. But it's nice that I can if I want to. So, yeah, I'm really liking these. So, these are November. I think I have these. Yeah, ready for November. Once I get my November box, I'll just finish out the week. And then, so nice. And this is just a weekend list. I don't know if I really even need this anymore. TBH. I might just toss that. Gorgeous dashboards. I love having the dashboards. I don't have to print, cut, punch. I just pop them in and they look so pretty. Jane's agenda, and then I just have notes from all the way from here. This notes and things divider, which I don't know if they've restocked. I need to go out there and look and see. So I would like another one of these. But this is just blank note paper all the way from here to here. And, oh, not blank, but I did write a few notes, mostly blank. And these are file extensions for Outlook, different types of files. Yes, I'm a nerd, and that's my life, so love it. These are from SM Plans. These are fall notes, and I have these in the grid and the lined, and they're so pretty. Gorgeous. Love it. Love her notes. Run out there and get her notes, especially if she's got a sale. So I also have these lined too. So pretty, pretty, pretty. And you can kind of punch these any way you want. You don't really have to punch them, but you could actually punch it like this. And yeah, and just have more of the, you know, deco on one side. But I like more writing space, so I try to get as much writing real estate if I can. They're so pretty. I love this one, just one little flower at the bottom. I don't know. I just love it. Love it, love it. And I think that's it for my notes. And I don't have matching Post-its in here yet. And I don't have my translucent ones in here yet either. Really want to get that in here. I need to make another Post-it board. I make one out of just laminated stuff, and then laminated cardstock or a picture. Like if I'll go and get a picture developed at like a Canva. I did this one at Walgreens, and then just like glossy photo paper, I'll get it printed out on and then laminate it, and then I'll make a Post-it board. I make a board for my little doodads too. I could put Post-its back here, but I kind of like it in my daily section, my Post-its, so I can just flip. Usually I put it right here in the front of my daily section, just because I'm usually right here anyway. So, but I haven't done that yet. And these are still, I don't know why they're green, but we're green. This is kind of cool. This is one of the greatest things about being in Discbound or Ringbound is that you can take stuff from mail and disc punch it, pop it in here. This is a bridal shower invite. So nice just to have it in here. It fit perfectly because it was 5x7 and that's where I'm going this weekend. This is just a list, and I found out that, first of all, I really like different types of paper in my planner. It's a little bit harder to do that with disc because the disc punch does kind of mess things up a bit. But I love this paper. This is Kokuyo loose leaf graph paper. You can buy it off Amazon. I might have linked it somewhere, but maybe I'll link it in this video in the show notes. Or show notes? I don't know. What do they call those these days? YouTube notes. In the description. That's it. Description. But, you know, putting a piece of just washi down and then punching it really helps not tear this up. And it looks so pretty. And this is like one of my favorite stupid pieces of paper. I just love it. And I don't know if I'm paying attention to what it actually says, but whatever. Nag, my husband. Still have to do that. And I think I just have some more blank paper. I just love blank paper. I actually took out my work section because I don't really need it. I decided to just put a few pieces of paper back here somewhere with my work notes if I need work notes. So I don't really need a whole section for it. So as long as I know where to flip, I should be fine. So then now I just have meals. And I do have like a hidden travel section back here. I'll show you that. But meal section, meals to eat that we like to eat. Meal planner. I mean, I'm just not a big meal planner. I do most of my meal planning just on the Walmart website, not gonna lie. I go back and through. I usually buy the same things. Probably need to branch out a little bit, but maybe we'll do that when things kind of calm down, hopefully. These are from List Lab, just some meal planning sheets. This is my little travel section. I just know it's my travel section. I don't need like a divider because I know it's the very, very last part of my planner. I just have a to-dos before trip. This is from the July Cocoa Daisy kit. And I was just somewhere like this, Florida, right before the hurricane hit. I got out, thankfully. And yeah, feel for all the people who are having problems right now because that was one heck of a hurricane. Yeah. So anyway, my travel section, I just have a travel packing list. Some things I need for my mom's. I need to remember that for this weekend. I did refresh my whole travel bag before I left last week before, but whatever. Just some extra things I need to think about for longer trips. I just have some notes. I usually write like lessons learned when I travel. I have something written down somewhere. I need to find it. to put in here. This is my little doodad board. I put my clips on. Oops, that kind of got messed up. And I got the back end of that board, and it is kind of weird in here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, okay, that's better. There we go. Yeah. Okay, this is from Kelly Eva Designs. I don't know if she makes this one anymore. I don't think so. She still makes some out there, but not as many, it looked like. I just went out there the other day. And this is from Cocoa Daisy. These little doodads. And I would like to make these myself. I think that'd be kind of cool. And this is from Jane's Agenda. And then this pen is from Cocoa Daisy. I don't have my pockets filled up. Nothing back here. But yeah, that is my flip. And I need to condition this guy. If I'm going to use it. If. But I already am. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I love this thing. I really do. It really helps my life, planning world. And this is already a 40-minute flip. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here. And then I'm going to come back with another video and explain what I think about what's tripping me up right now in the functional planning arena here. Everyone knows about a basic to-do list, right? This is what I used to plan on, and no shade to anyone who uses a to-do list. My goodness, it's what we all plan for and live for, right? Everyone uses a to-do list, and I will never stop using a to-do list. But I really believe there is a better functional way to plan. What I'm doing in here is, I think, kind of a step up from this to-do list, although this is completely functional. You can definitely live your life off this and be amazing. But I just think there are a couple other better ways to go about it than this list that I think, at least in my life, helps me. And I'd like to come on here and do a video on that. And I think it's probably going to be another hour video for me to explain what I think about that. But my list in here, I think it's just a little bit, maybe just a slight step up from this with the timeline, as you saw, the space and how I can arrange my day on it. That's one thing. Versus, let's see if I have this. Yeah. Versus kind of more of the scripting method that Jenny Penton uses. So, and I wouldn't really even call this a scripting method, but it's got the 4-quadrant timeline, and I'd like to show an example of what it means to use this planning this same day, or a day like this, and then planning the same day on here. And I want to explain the difference. And there are good and bad to each, and one way might be better for someone else as opposed to the other way might be better for someone else. And I want to just kind of go hash it all out and explain what I've been researching and what I think. Because I see benefits to both, honestly, and for different people. So I'm hoping that maybe that might help someone if you are thinking about, if you're kind of understand the Planner Perfect method. And I might go over that a little bit. Well, I will go over that too. If you're thinking about getting your feet wet in this method versus this method, and there's a lot of good for this method too, and also Franklin Covey, I might throw that in there too, how this all plays out. And there's also even another method called the Ivy Lee method, where you just write down like maybe 6 to 8 tasks for your day, and that's it. And then you kind of quit. Not quit doing things, but you quit writing things down. Like you stop brain dumping what you want to do for the rest of the day, and you focus on those 6 things. You think about it the night before. Okay, 6 things. What can I do tomorrow? Just 6 things. And then you write it down, and you do that every night. And then it's supposed to help you like focus on what's most important versus all of this, right? Versus this. This is like totally thinking about your day, visualizing it. I mean, it's like completely the opposite. So I really feel like this way of planning is more right brain. This is kind of more of a left brain thing. And then we got to throw in people who are neurodivergent, I think is a new term. Or I wouldn't say neurodivergent. I'm thinking of people who have ADHD, that even like mild forms are like squirrel. You know, they're just distracted, or you wouldn't even have to have ADHD. You just have to have a job that, like mine, where you can get focused on something, but get a phone call, you know, email, whatever, and you know you have to act on it right then. But thankfully you have a planner that you can just jump back to and look at and go, oh yeah, I need to do that. But anyway, I'd like to go over all of that and how, my opinion on those things. Kind of describe what they are, and then, you know, bring it all together. And why I'm trying to decide between these two. This, you know, timeline here versus day on 2 here, which is just blank paper. So what's obviously I used it, and I did this for a year, this Planner Perfect method, where it's more scripty and you talk about why and how, and there's a lot of benefit to that, but there's also, it can kind of be kind of a bad thing too. I like to just hash it out a little bit. That's all. I just want to give you my thoughts on it, and maybe we can have a little discussion in the comments about it. Who knows? I mean, I'm not saying one method is right or wrong, because it really depends on the person. It really does. And what you're willing to put into it, and yeah, what you think about it. So I just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, that is my October setup, and I haven't really done that much in here, but I just love this thing. But I'm really surprised at the leather on this. I guess I'm just a leather girl. Love, love, love leather. And this Moterm is just giving me all the leather yummies. If you're a planner girl, you understand. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to come back with another video on that. And also, I'd like to do a plan with me now that I have this all set up and I don't have my weeks filled out. I think that might be kind of cool, because I'm so busy this month. I wouldn't mind just jumping out here and saying, hey, this is how I'm planning for this week, and how it all flows, like from my month, week, and day, how that all happens. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's where I'm at right now in my planning world. And I'd like to put more deco in here. Also, yes, I want to do a big giant Halloween setup. So definitely going to do that. I can't wait for that. And I'll definitely do a flip. Even if I don't do a flip, I'm definitely going to Halloween it up. So I'm already ready. I'm getting my orange pen going. So, so excited. I guess that is it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.